I'm not even in your fucking way. You fucking fat nigger. You're a black nigger. I don't.
You on that fame, man? You a I'm not on the internet.
It's like, stop putting everything on white. It's not just white people egging this on, my nigga. It's not, bro. It's all type of cultures egging this on. Cause then you getting passes. You're getting passes to every other culture that's doing it. And the title reads "The Mexican Chud the Builder." Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to the video.
We learned that there was a group of people who would prop up a white man who would go around chimping out and antagonizing black people. We also learned that that brand of degenerateness would garner tons of views and even a wave of support, and even a bunch of people who are willing to donate to a Patreon or a GoFundMe or whatever just to support someone who holds that much hate in their heart. And since Dalton, aka Chud the Bussy, has been arrested, it would only make sense that there would be copycats, because at the end of the day, there is a lot of malice in the heart of some humans, and when you have an incentive like getting paid and getting attention and getting clout, that feeds the malice within others. And today, twin, I want to talk about the Mexican Chud the Builder, who similarly had the malice in his heart fed by the prospect of getting clout and fame. And it's really crazy to me that someone who is Mexican could go around and antagonize black people, especially given the state of the world right now. It's crazy how anyone from a marginalized group or a minority group could go around and antagonize black people, because at the end of the day, you will never be white and them folks will never let you in. But if you're curious about this T, twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, twin, I think it's time for me to introduce you to Addy OD, the Mexican Chud the Builder. And much like Chud the Builder, or actually I won't say much like Chud the Builder, he's literally copying and pasting the exact same playbook. He's IRL streaming on Kick, he's going around and antagonizing black people, and he's doing it for content, and he's doing it for the clout because it's very inflammatory. And since we're in the great 2-6, apparently we live in an era where being this racist and this rude is a viable form of content. I mean, there's a ton of reasons why we've gotten to this point, like some of the influencers such as Aiden Ross for pushing back against the woke ideology that took over the 2020s. I really don't know why everybody was getting their panties in a bunch over people basically saying, hey, let's respect each other more, but this isn't a video about analyzing why you guys don't like good things. This is a video about the Mexican Chud the Builder. So let's just start with the first clip.
And it should be like, I wasn't even in your way. The fuck are you talking about? I wasn't even in your way. How about you move around?
I'm working.
Well, I'm right here. How about I'm not even in your fucking way. You fucking fat nigger. You're a black nigger.
Yeah?
Yes, you are. What?
Like Jewish thing.
Okay, now before I even go any further, I just want to say, initially, this was not Addy OD's fault. That black guy actually went out of his way to put his hands on him and say, excuse me. If that was me, I would say, nigga, you're tripping. But where Addy goes wrong is that he immediately calls him a slur. And later in the clip, he calls him a F slur. And also, as you're gonna see, Addy OD is still the type of man to antagonize black people unprovoked. So I'm not saying you should give him any sympathy, but even in a situation where he could be perceived as right, he still takes the worst possible course of action. If someone does that to you, you don't have to call them a slur. You can call them a dickhead, you can call them a bitch, you could even say F you. You can put your middle finger up. You can respond in kind without trying to degrade someone's entire race. And that's exactly why this Addy OD guy is a problem. But let's continue.
You just getting closer to me, I'm not gonna fuck out.
Look. In no way I'm threatening this guy. I feel threatened right now. So if he approaches me,
I see what you're doing.
No. I'm saying black people scare me. Cause yeah, you guys are violent. 62% of the crime is made by black males. So I'm scared. I feel like you're gonna shoot me. Honestly, you're probably gonna kill me or me. That's what black people do. You fucking nigger. Next time, how about you respect the people that are around here and get to work?
Now, don't get me wrong, that black guy is clearly just a dickhead. You can tell.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Like, bro, that's crazy because, like, if you pull out the stats, think about this. Even the stats, that shit bullshit anyway. But like, say let's go off the stats. If you go to a different country, the majority rules. Let's be honest, majority rules. So if you go to Mexico, most people who are committing crime in Mexico are what? Mexican. You go to Europe, or let's say not Europe, let's say China. If China don't have a lot of diverse culture, most people in China's who gonna be the ones committing crime? Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? But in America, it's diverse. So, but to say black people commit that much crime and being only 14%, that's bullshit. People always make up the statistics, but go to a place like Cali. Go to a place like Cali. Go to a place like Los Angeles where there's a whole bunch of different cultures out there. Black people are not the ones that run up the murder rate. I'm telling you right now. Now, if you go to the South, okay, cool. But you talking about America as a whole? No, fuck no, bro. It's too many different cultures out there. It's way more cultures out there that gets into shit, bro. So I wouldn't tell 62%. Like, my nigga, I ain't never did nothing to these niggas. I never did nothing to him. A Mexican nigga, white nigga. I don't cause problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be in that shit. So it's like, even for you to pull out statistics, bro, if you living based on statistics, my nigga, then you shouldn't drive a car. You shouldn't drive a car. Because statistically speaking, you're more likely to die in a car accident than flying a plane. So then you shouldn't drive then, because statistics says you're a higher likely chance of dying in a car. You know what I'm saying? You should live your life in fear. Don't drive cars because there's a high chance. If you see a black person, don't go anywhere where there's a black population anywhere. Go to another country where there's no black people. If you're living life like that. Like, he just put on theatrics in a show. He put on a show. Let's be honest, bro. If you care about statistics that much, my nigga, you wouldn't drive a car. Because you're likely, but come on now. Niggas, come on. Statistics, nigga, let's look it up then.
By how he's acting, but he was clearly not going to harm Adio D. And despite that, he starts peddling this really commonly used crime statistic that is perpetuated by the white supremacists on social media. He starts saying stuff about how black people are violent. He even tries to weaponize the whole "I feel threatened, I feel afraid for my life" type of thought process, even though he is clearly not in danger and he's clearly on camera. Once again, I'm not even denying the fact that the black dude seems like a dickhead, but for this guy to act like his life is in danger is completely disingenuous. And that's the issue with these type of content creators. They will be openly racist and openly bigoted and then hide behind fake statistics to perpetuate a false narrative on black people. Just to quickly debunk the 1350 statistic, you have to understand that when people peddle and perpetuate that narrative around, they are completely disregarding the fact that black people also make up a lot of the exonerations, which means that even if that stat were true, it's because black people are being over policed. And it's no secret that black people are overly policed, so going around using fake stats just to perpetuate a false narrative about the safety you feel when you're around black people is just really messed up. And then following this, he goes on to tell another person that just because he's saying a slur doesn't mean that he is inciting violence. And then he goes on to use the Chud the Bussy type of thought process. If I say a slur, that means that I am not inciting violence, and that means I also can defend myself.
Bro, this is why I do this, because look, just because I say that's not a crime. If someone wants to attack me just because I say spick, G, like any type of offensive thing, that's not a crime. I'm not inciting violence. So if they decide to incite violence on me just for saying a word, one, I have the right to protect myself, and then two, that's a crime, you know?
But the truth is that number one, Adio D was not in any danger, nor was that black guy threatening his life. And number two, that would not qualify as self-defense because you are initiating the interaction. You are provoking.
And it's funny, Chud the Bitter had that same thought, and now he's in jail. Chud the Builder had the same thought. He messed with the wrong one on the right day, and now he in jail, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This is crazy. Yeah, I understand, yeah, freedom of speech, but you're not free of consequences, my nigga. That's just how America is. Yeah. Oh, shit. You're free of speech, yes, but you're not free of consequences at all, my nigga. And just like if you really believe in freedom of speech, you should also include threats too. You should be free to threaten people, right? Because that's a part of speech. You're not actually doing it, you're threatening them. But guess what? The consequence is your ass gonna get arrested for terrorist threats. So there's not, like, every law out there is not cut and dry. There's always loopholes to laws. There's always things that can, you know what I'm saying, throw things off for the courts and all that. Like even like unaliving somebody. Yeah, you can't unalive somebody just going around unaliving people. But they have self-defense laws, so you can't unalive somebody. So it's like a slippery slope with these laws. But at the same time, if you believe in freedom of speech, you threaten somebody in. That's a part of freedom of speech. Threaten somebody. Don't stop and limit yourself, because then that's what? That's not free speech. You're limiting yourself. So he's not fighting hard for his cause, bro. He just put on a show like Chud the Builder.
Someone into attacking you, regardless if you want to say free speech or not. Free speech does not protect you from other private citizens. It only protects you in the court of law. Now I'm going to show you guys some clips of him actually just provoking black people, starting with this one.
Like I hate what? Shut your up. Wait, they're saying I pressed you. Didn't do shit. Hang him. His ass. Damn, bro. Or what?
And his chat is
So
egging
not
him
only
on.
does he call a random black woman a he proceeds to harass this random black guy that was sitting down. And what makes it really interesting to me is that this dude immediately seeks validation from his kick chat. And that's
Facts,
the one
the
thing
chat
you
is
have to
egging
keep
him
in mind
on,
with
bro.
all of these degenerate fools. These guys have extremely low self-esteem, and because of that, they need validation, even if it's from cave dwellers, even if it's from niggas that look like this. Checkmate, black guy. And honestly, bro, these types of images is what I imagine the people behind the screen look like whenever they're
that's wrong.
just harassing or
Let's be honest, bro. Not all of them are little white guys, my nigga. Let's be honest. Some of these people that's in these comments that's egging him on are not just white people. Let's stop doing that. Like, this is why everybody else. This is like the herp and buy shit. This is like the herp and buy. A white person is in the store, and a black person in the store. The black person goes to the store. They go at the same time. They go this way. Go this way. The white person is the Asian person or whoever's the store clerk is looking at the black person, while the white person is stealing, loading up. Big ass backpack full of stuff. While the black person is just shopping. No backpack, no nothing. They gonna actually legit gonna buy some stuff. And then the white person walks out the store free. While you pay attention to this black person. It's the same shit. It's like, stop putting everything on white. It's not just white people egging this on, my nigga. It's not, bro. It's all type of cultures egging this on, bro. And it might be even, sometimes it might be even black people in the comments calling other black people the hard R. It's not just white people, my nigga. Let's not do that, bro. Cause then you're getting past to every other culture that's doing it. They get to hide behind white people. No, my nigga. It's not just white people. It's not.
antagonizing black people for no good reason. I had to throw this in somewhere, but gang, you are Hispanic. The government is disappearing your community. Why are you so focused on black people? Why are you in black business? And what makes it even worse is that there are black people who are supporting the anti-ICE cause, and yet you will still have fools like this who spend their energy trying to degrade an entire community of people. It's like, how do you become a spiritual cuck for the white man when the white man won't even pee on you if you were on fire? And this is why there can't be any racial unity, because you have dumbasses like this who will go around and be servants for the white man. And I don't care how extreme that sounds, but this is dead ass stupid. Why are you being racist to another minority group when we literally need to unite against these systems of white supremacy? He's doing this racist stuff to black people, but I promise you the white folks that he's emulating would not look at him with any sort of love in their eyes, because at the end of the day, the system is about keeping everybody from being equal to being white. White is the prize to them folks. No matter how much you try to distance yourself from blackness, you will never achieve that. That's why this is stupid to me. It's funny how I was just talking about dismantling these systems of white supremacy, because funnily enough, a couple white dudes stood up to Addy OD. Take a look.
Wait, you have something to say? Wait, did you have something to say, bro?
You can't be saying slurs like that. That's completely inappropriate. That's.
Wait, ask me if I give a first.
I don't care. You just can't be saying slurs.
Bro, you know we're in Texas. I can stand my ground, right? You know who Chud the Builder is? You know who Chud the Builder is?
You just can't be saying slurs. That's just not correct.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You're drunk, bro. Like, why don't you just mind your business, bro? Yeah, hey, I mean, you're not minding your business. Bro, now I got all these crackers, like, ganging up on me, bro.
I ain't talking about
Once
white
again, this guy is just painfully stupid. He cites the stand your ground laws, and then he says, have you heard of Chud the Builder? Which is very dumb, because Chud's life is ruined. The dude is going to get sentenced. He literally was in the court of law just recently. And the reason he is going to get sentenced is because he shot someone. Self-defense did not save him, even though he claimed that he was in fear for his life. You can't aggravate people and antagonize them and then use that to fulfill the legal requirement for self-defense. It doesn't work like that. And Chud the Builder is proof of it. And that's what I mean when I say these dudes be trying to distance themselves from blackness. They try to imitate being a white man. And even though that white man didn't get away with it, he somehow thought he was gonna get away with this. Or at least he thinks he's gonna get away with this, because he hasn't gone to jail yet. What I can say is that he did end up running away because some dudes chased him down and they got their lick back. So take a look.
I'm not trying to fight, but wait, no, you don't have my glasses. Shut up, bro.
Stay on ground, ese.
Shut up.
Serio
Shut up.
perro, ese. Stay on ground.
Yo, can I get my glasses back?
Me
Can I
sweating.
get my glasses back? I don't care about what you're doing, bro. I don't care. I don't.
You about to be hit by a car.
Bro, alright, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill.
Oh.
Chill, bro.
Scraping and scrambling, daddy. He's scraping and scrambling.
You on that fame ass? You a I'm not on the internet. My mama, nigga.
And this is how you know Addy OD is stupid. I've been alive long enough and
Career
I've been
over.
around some
His
interesting
career is
characters
over.
enough to know when you really should get out of there quickly. Because before he even got
Chud
chased down and
Chud
started
never
running,
got beat
he
up
was
like
still
that.
antagonizing those men. And then it finally clicks to him that he needs to get out of there and he tries to book it. Fortunately for us and unfortunately for him, they catch up and they stomp him out. And I would continue showing you guys the clip, but the camera just kind of gets messed up a bit and we see a dark screen along with the fact that I think we hear Addy's breathing, which would make sense if he just got stomped out because, I mean, he got manhandled, bro. My theory for why this didn't happen to Chud the Builder might be because he was in Nashville. I don't
got
know
that
if
blick on
Texas
him.
is a little more rough. I haven't been to Texas since I was a child. Them boys was not playing with Addy, bro. They hawked him down. They chased him down, bro. It was like a Poppy Playtime's chasing.
Don't
And I
say
mean, in that
Poppy
first clip
Playtime,
I
bro.
showed y'all,
Summertime.
Addy was looking kind of petite, so I don't know why he was antagonizing a group of people, but it is what it is.
These clips are going viral and it's no good, bro. Like, it's all bad shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I saw the threads. Dude, people are calling for my death. Like, what the This cannot be real, bro. How you end up in LA? I had to run, bro. I had to run from Austin because I had to hide, guys, because I'm scared. Because I don't want to get beat up.
But my thing is, like, when it comes to situations like this or these type of content creators, I wonder what their end goal is, because at the end of the day, they're not going to get sponsorships. They might can run ads through Kick. I don't know how Kick is, but like, what is the end goal, bro? Like, what are you trying to promote here? Yeah, you might get a group of people who would advocate for you. That's like a minority of people. Doing this right here on this scale, all you're going to do is get yourself hurt. I ain't going to lie, you ain't no Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder never got packed out like that. Let Chud the Builder be Chud the Builder, my nigga. You're a Mexican guy. Just be Mexican and chill out, my nigga. But anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, more videos like this. Make sure you hit the description down below for all my links. And